Hey guys, can you see my face at all? It's me, the Tin Man. I got a good story for you here. Real good. Hang around. This is very, it's top. It's like, it's with any things that deserve to be on the top. This 100% plus one deserves to. Anyways, look at what we got here. We got a multi-million-dollar facility that I'm not even allowed to park in. Staff gets to park in it, and the vehicle that dropped off the kids got to, but then she left anyways, and I made my way in, and they kicked me out. And so I'm parked way up there because it's all no parking, because this is all rich people. And that's all rich people up there. There might be parking there, I don't know. But there's lots of parking in the parking lot for hundreds of cars, or 100 cars or so. And they don't even leave a 10% value out in the front there open or something where they could put an extra gate in there and stuff. People are stupid so much. At least the washroom is open, really nice facility. Anyways, so I'm in Mission. I'm at where they had the big soccer field and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm in the back country here. It's beautiful. If you guys hear any barking, I'm telling you, most of them, the barks will not be dogs. I've been watching dogs a lot, how dogs listen to them, and I've been very in tune with just sitting and listening with them a lot, and how they try pulling fast ones on you, and then you walk to a different part, how it changes up, how you walk back maybe from a different direction, how it's changing up. There's all kinds of things that are going on. But on this park, like, this is really a multi-million-dollar park here. And I just want to show you the construction that's going on here so we can get an idea. Look at the gauge of this wire. Like, this is freaking heavy duty wire. Nice heavy gauged, so on and so forth. The backstops on either end. So it's what, football, soccer, you can do a multiple sports in it. You see that one there, you can see there's a 4 sections of rail that go through it, and plus the bottom probably, and yeah, these poles. So what I want to talk about this is, right now I walk around here, didn't walk the whole thing, but I'm walking around a little bit. These guys, it takes them a while to get brave enough. It takes them a while to figure out the system. They don't know how well the cameras are around here or anything like that. Guess what? They camouflage in really well with dark. They don't camouflage so in with this kind of color, even in the dark. Keep that in mind. So, and then when you get all these fancy pole systems and stuff like that, they're not going to really understand what's all going on computer-wise. Not that they understand computers, but they know that there is a niche there. They've watched televisions, I'm sure, with this. Like, we know that cats and dogs and stuff like that can pick up the pictures on television, so why can't they, right? Yeah. So this asphalt is the first thing that's getting broken down. What you get to see they start working along these edges right along here. You get to just see this kind of stuff going on. Like, guaranteed, I'm looking at this asphalt, and this was a high quality asphalt. It's not really heavy, and in the high, there's a lot of the small granulars in it. And what that does is it gives you a really nice coat, and it gives you a top quality coat. You can even see how these guys went along and finished it all on the side and stuff. Did a very, very professional job. Look at this. This is to make it look like a stretch is happening. But if we come in close there, hopefully you pick it out. You hear that yakking going on? That's coming from a valley back there, so you know. How's the sound travel up the valley and to me so well, eh? There's lots of conclusions and understandings. That guy must be up in a tree or something. So let's just go this way then. So these poles. One way of detecting the poles is, on this side, there's been some chipping going on that outlet box there and below. on this side you can still see where the, whoops, on this side you can still see where the grinder work, how they did a little cleanup on it at the mill where they made the concrete part of the pole that goes in the ground. And as I'm walking along here, you might even see through the reflection, we're gonna go check on that sound of the dog. I just want to show you guys, okay? So hang around for it. Hear him? Still see. So he's still going on there. And that's, yeah, it's the Rockland. That is where I do my, you know, I'm down by the water there. I know that valley. I walk in that valley, you guys. There's no houses. Yeah. A little bit of concrete spilt on stuff here. You'll see it here in the reflection, maybe. See a little bit of concrete being broken off here. We have had no frost, nothing like that. Guaranteed. We might have had a little bit of frost on a window type thing, but none in the ground whatsoever, even at this elevation. We're up about from sea level, I don't know, a little bit. Anyway, so you see what's going on back here, right? Oh, now he's changing locations a bit. I don't want to block the sound view too much. Nice soccer ball sitting right there. It's a wonder that that thing's out. I think that's a mistake. If I see that guy, I'll let him know. Trash guy was here. So I hope you guys are getting my message. What needs to be done is lots of money to be made. Lots of money to try to encourage to be involved for the level of, I don't know if anybody's got the way in that I got the way in, guys. It's obvious. Nobody talks about how much they're the farmers of the trees. I do. Nobody does. There's people learning it right now from my channel. Nobody talks about all the damage of rock. Roadside decorative or retaining. Yeah, so there's all this right here. But anyways, this is where the barking keeps coming from, is right here. You can hear back in there somebody's building a house or a barn or something. Yeah, so I'm not going to jump around to that other subject, but the other part of the subject of we got to get rolling. We got to get rolling. There's people who know it. Just start asking other people in my comment section. Quiz them. Quiz Karen. She's probably a quick typist, and she's very dedicated to help. Now you see how close we've come to the barking. So what's he doing? He's going further into the bush. He's going further up to the house that's being built back there. I don't even know where that house is being built. Oh, it must be on the very top of where so right in here. It's down in here somewhere. Over this way more, I'd say. But somewhere right down in here. And you guys know where then, I'm hardly ever on that side of this side of the creek. I'm usually on the other side of the creek, looking this direction. And to get this deep into it is quite a ways to do it. looking for some marker trees that we could recognize or something. But when I go far down in the, where I usually have that one hangout on the end of the creek there, not at the end, but I mean on that, whatever, it's one place. Well, this guy's still barking and stuff, so yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, so that distance is probably somewhere, you know, straight across from where I am right now. Hey, buddy. Where are you? Where are you, pal? Yeah, that doesn't even want to play into the game like that, eh? He was testing my voice, I mean my hearing, and maybe really was kind of more in a situation of thinking that maybe I wasn't registering it as well as I just told him now. And that's what I did the whole time, is I tried to never tell him through my body language. You guys might have been able to tell, but you got to think of simplicity sometimes in their way of tracking and their way of doing research and stuff, which gets bigger and better. And I've seen, I refer to them as cultural stuff. So I've seen cultural change in them. I've registered cultural change in behavior. So whatever that's all about, whatever you're all about, great possibilities here. Huge, and I'm not talking about tagging with me. I'm talking about hook up with me and I can, we, you know, kind of guide. I don't mind guiding some people. People will, I think people that have a few bucks in their bank that get some of my secrets will be, you know, overwhelmed. So gratitude comes along with that stuff, because I just need some gratitude so I can further my duties here, keep pushing and doing what I want to do and stuff. See right here, it's quite heavily picked at. And we can sit there and think, no, well, there's so much traffic that comes through there or whatever. And yeah, can be that. Yeah, it could be just that in particular spot's flawed like that. You know, could be different things like this. But I'm telling you real characteristics of what these guys do. And there's rock in here. And that's what they do, is they pick at the rock. They pick at our concrete. They're picking at our bridges, our foundations of bridges, our house foundations. Any concrete, every foundation? No. But the problem is there's right now a huge population growth. And what does that mean? That doesn't stop. We don't have them on birth control. We got no idea they even really exist, except through these signs. And everybody thinks it's other things. I mean, you tell me about how the Tower of Babel really did fall. Tell me how Sodom and Gore, you know, that other city, and tell me, you know, other history stories of rock-looking worlds that we can't understand, like who made them. I'm telling you all the time who made them. Who probably assisted and maybe taught them. You walk through these rocks right here, and they will be going through changes. They will be being chipped out. Look at this one right here. They got a nice, where they got this one working really well into the, that white. You know, I talk about that white stuff. Look at that, eh? And so on and so forth. Where they get that, like I say, calcium, it almost seems like coming out of there. So look at that. You guys can see this difference to that. They're both in the sun. Nice. So you guys get to see and then you get to see different levels, you know, of cleaning, 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 to cleaning, to picking at, to pulling stuff out, to cracking, to work on a crack. Like this crack here, yeah, they could break this piece off in a second, I bet you. That's what I kind of think. But they do these things slow and monotonous. And it's because a part of what we humans need to register. Now you got this guy out here who points it out to everybody, and they know that. So they know I'm onto them in some realm. Yeah, we got to get those numbers up because they don't play, like we can tell on this park right here, they don't play the game as hard as if we're paying attention. So we got to pretend you're paying attention. Light up your backyard. If you have some nice stuff in there that made out of wood, made out of concrete, made out of whatever probably, and you see any mark starting on it at all, I would just light up your yard for nighttime, do motion detectors, do whatever you do. Somebody's saying hello to me. And little girl, that's the kindergarten class. Yeah, so great talk, great times. You know, ask me some questions, I'll give you some answers. I'm not bragging about this. People have skills. That guy in the truck right there, what his job is there, I bet he's much better of a professional at that job than I probably would have been able to become. I became a decent supervisor. And what a supervisor does is he dwells with a lot of trades, a lot of little bits of this and that. And on that note, so I wasn't just stuck in plumbing, because I wouldn't have memorized all the plumbing codes and all that kind of stuff like good plumbers do. So, peace out. Check this out. What do you think we should name our beautiful new car here? Peace out from the Tin Man.